All right, Kirby, she's all yours, buddy.
Well, so to speak about the relaxedness of it here, these offices 11 years ago were my venture capital office, and so when I was here, you know, when you're managing the amount of money that I was, you have I asked for business casual, a little bit step up business casual, and so when I got here to Wake Up Now, Richard remembers these days that I came in and I said, listen, the dress standard is business casual, and we did that for a year, and the problem is I couldn't fit into my business casual pants, is what the truth was. And I didn't want to give up and buy fat pants, so I said that we could wear Levi's. But the reality of it was that I wanted an environment that was that gave people an opportunity to feel comfortable at work. A few years ago, in 2007, I was riding on an airplane from Salt Lake City to Chicago, and I happened to sit next to this guy who was just, I was sitting in first class, got upgraded to first class, and the guy next to me gets out, and he was a talker. And so we start talking, and I find out he was the current governor of Montana, and he's a Democrat, and I'm a Libertarian. And so we had 3 hours of conversation, but you'll see him. One of the things he told me is that he always wears Levi's no matter where he goes. And if they don't allow Levi's, he doesn't go and speak. And so he's told me that places they wouldn't let him in, and he was the keynote speaker, and he says, fine, I'm not going. So the point is that we professional people, I think, well, I'm going to tell you another quick story, real quick. Out of this office, I financed a lot of companies, and over the years, it would seem like whenever a deal was about ready to get done, we'd go to dinner right before, and I'd invite my wife, and more times than not, and as we'd be driving home from dinner, she would, more times than not, would tap me on the arm as we were driving home, and she goes, you know, Kirby, I just don't get a good feeling about those people. And I said, don't worry about it. I got to handle it. That's work. I know how to do it. And over the years, I found that every time I didn't listen to my wife, I lost money. I think women have an incredible sense of intuition. It's not that men don't have it, but I think, you know, we're used to being big and powerful, and that we can power our way through this, and we don't listen to that intuition. And that kind of segues why I'm here. I got to tell you, I was never a fan of network marketing. From the aspect that I felt like products were overpriced, that people focused on the wrong aspects of it, and it was about recruiting people and not bringing value. And so when I got here, I saw a compensation plan that I thought would drive the core aspects of a successful network marketing company, and that is building more value than what a person uses. And my thing is, if I could give you $300 in value and you're paying $100, why would you ever quit? And the biggest problem in network marketing is the attrition, and I think everybody in this room is. And so I wanted to give a reason why people wouldn't quit. And so we have taken that theme, and it has become basically our battle cry, because what I teach university is that when I teach venture capital, what is the core value proposition? You know, and you know, people hear about network marketing, and the very first thing they think about is that it's a pyramid. Well, I'm going to tell you, if I were to draw this organization here, what you do, you don't develop a pyramid, you develop a sales organization that helps distribute products and services. Okay? Because the problem with the concept of a pyramid is eventually the person at the very bottom is the one who, what? Loses. Okay? And so the more you look at our company, the more you're going to realize that that's not how our company's built. We're not built on the pyramid concept. And it's that, listen, the people who are earlier adopters, who are the pioneers in this company, which all of you can be because we're just getting going, is that you will develop a sales and distribution network that you can be paid handsomely to help us distribute our products and services. Our commitment to you is to develop the best products and have the best prices that are as competitive as anybody in the industry. Okay? So they're supposed to put a whiteboard up, and I haven't been in this room, so I'll make sure that that gets done. You got to take a look at what we're trying to do here at Wake Up Now. And what we're trying to do is, the concept is, if you think of an IBO, independent business owner, or a preferred customer, they sit on top of a funnel. And they drop down into a company called Wake Up Now. And under Wake Up Now, it drops down to another block, and it's called the Hub. And the Hub is simply a search engine that searches our products and services, approximately 6,000 cashback vendors, and it searches that, and a part of that is you have our digital products. And I call our digital products, our PFM, what she was talking, tax program, identity theft, the vacation, language, and all the discounts and all that, and that's delivered digitally. And what people don't understand is we decided we would quit playing games. Okay? We don't publish this, but I can tell you, when we say 90%, 90 PV, it's not, if you take these normal network marketing companies around here, a product costs $100, they'll say, we get PV of 70 and we pay out 55 or 50 or 55%. And you go look at their financials and they're paying out somewhere around 32% of the original dollars. It's a shell game. We tell 90 PV, and I'm going to tell you right here, we approach 100% payout on 90 PV. Now, I'd sit in a court of law and put my hand on a Bible and swear that. This is not fictitious. So we're operating off a very small margin. Okay? How do we make more money? We make more money when people buy products and services. So when I got here, I said, listen, if you want to buy a stove, or you want to buy golf clubs, or you want to buy a toy, anytime someone buys that, we want you to get paid. And we're going to try to have the lowest prices and the best, and we're going to give you PV on that, and we're going to give you a commission override that will go, if you are Founder 7, basically almost forever. And now, when anybody shops or saves, you get paid. And our commitment is to try to have the best products at the lowest prices. And so there we go. So, you know, last year we enacted a thing that was called you sign up 3 people who are qualified and you get paid $100. Okay? And we do that not once, but every single month. And we're going to give you an incentive to be able to go get customers and be able to share them. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, we got our butts kicked. And it wasn't intentionally, but we launched this new program last October, and it failed. And the person and the people who did it are gone. And I've just hired a world-class CTO, absolute world-class. And I told him, listen, I built a billion-dollar company before. I was the one who came in and literally set the foundation for it. I was part of a team, but I led that team. We did $1 billion for 10 years, making over $100 million in profit. And the reason I'm here is I believe this company will dwarf anything that I have done in the past. And I've financed over 200 companies, raised over $1 billion. And the reason is that we're going to provide more value to those customers. So and I got off topic here a little bit, but
You're fine.
But
We're loving it.
The reason I'm here is we're building a real company that you can be proud of what you're saying. Just recently bought a new car, so I'm in the dealership, and we're doing the closing papers, and this lady who was the finance insurance person was saying, she goes, "What do you do?" I said, "Work with a network marketing company," and you could go, "Oh," you could just hear, "Ah," and she goes, "Well, what do you sell?" I said, "It's real simple. We pay people to be able to save money and get paid when other people shop and save." And she goes, "Oh, that's cool." I said, "We sell television sets and toys and even like toy helicopters, and we had a special on toy helicopters." She goes, "You know, I'm trying to get that helicopter that has 4 blades and haven't been able." Our CFO was there, and he goes, "Oh, we have those in the warehouse. I can drop that by." And you know what she said? "Cool." Okay? We were selling them for less than any place else. And here's the thing. We're not trying to be a new Me Too. There are other people out there that have discount malls and things like that. But I'll tell you what we're doing that they're not. We're going out and we're buying the product. We're buying it right from the manufacturer, and I'm putting it in a warehouse, and I'm selling. We had a TV that Amazon was selling for $539. Okay? We were selling it for $379 plus shipping, and we were making 30 bucks on it. Okay? We were taking 20 of that dollars and paying the people upline. So I'm just telling you part of where we're taking this company, and you'll see it this year. We have looked out, we have a deal stream. You share the deals, you get paid. Okay? If someone in the Facebook shares it, and they share it, and they share it, that person becomes a customer. Guess what? I don't tell you who the customer was. Okay? You don't get it. You don't get to go tell that person to try to sign them up in the business. And then once we have that customer, we market to that customer, and every time that customer buys, you get paid. Okay? So, we got some phenomenal deals that you're going to see coming down. The other thing is we've gone and we've said, we've done the research, we know what the top 100 products are at Amazon. We know what the top 250 products are, and we know what the top 500 is. So this year, you're going to see us sell the top products that Amazon have. We're selling it right out of our warehouse. And the idea is to be as cheap or cheaper than Amazon, and then when anybody shops or saves through them, you get paid. And here's the thing, we're doing this worldwide. And we have a seamless compensation plan, which means when we open a new country, you don't have to go there and build a whole new organization under a whole different IBO number.
Global seamless.
And so what we're doing is, the concept is that if someone wants to buy it, we want them to buy it from us, and you get paid every time they shop and save. Now with that, what we do is we package, we're going to have packages and other things. listen, there's a lot that I wish was done. It would be done, but today I have a world-class thing, and this is what I was going to say. When I went to Steve and I told him what I wanted to do, the scope and the size of the company. And I'm not going to tell you what our goals and aspirations here, but you know, they're significant. And he said, Kirby, what you're trying to do is build a world-class company. To build a world-class company, you got to have a world-class technology team. Okay? Beyond the doors over here, I think most of you walked through our offices. Over half of our payroll sits in that office over there. Because if you want the best, you got to be willing to pay the best. And that's what we're doing, and that's our commitment. Guys, we're still small, and we're having some still mistakes. But I got to tell you, this is the time to get engaged with this company. And we have, it's funny, I'll have people contact me constantly. Have you thought about selling this? It's already on the drawing board and development schedule. But one of the things that we're not going to do, we're not going to, there's one thing to be in the shopping place, but we're not going to have a bunch of core products that are going to say, everybody says, well, I'm going to wait till that product's out to start building this business. I'm going to get started now, and then as we're going to strategically release products and stuff. Here's the thing. And then I have to go, and I'm sure this is, that whistle that you hear is my text saying you better get in here. What we're, I'm thinking that I'm supposed to be here and I get in trouble. So anyway, what we're doing is trying to build a company that is not a legacy company by itself, but is an iconic company to do what no one else is doing. I'll just give you a couple of things that you can noodle on and let your imaginations go. Amazon doesn't pay you to go get them customers. Okay, and what is the hub? The hub is a search engine. And you just think of where we can take that and how we can monetize that and what we are doing, and you can get a grasp of where we're taking this company. So thanks everyone. And
thank you. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you. He's worried about me.